السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا حبايبي؟ عاملين ايه؟ اخباركم ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا كويسين. النهارده هو comparing fraction. Any fraction write as numerator over denominator. I have two types of fraction. The first type, 3/7, is called proper fraction because the numerator is smaller than denominator. Second, 7/5, in numerator greater than denominator, it's called improper fraction. يبقى I have two types of fraction, proper and improper fraction. Any fraction write as numerator over denominator. Look at the two triangles. The two triangles are equal, and each one divided into 10 equal parts. 10 equal parts. Write each fraction. How many all parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many color part? 1, 2, 3, 4. يبقى 4/10. And this fraction write as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All parts 10. يبقى write 10 in denominator. How many color part? 2. يبقى 2/10. Which part is greater? 4/10 or 2/10? Good. 4/10. This part greater than this part. يبقى 4/10 is greater than 2/10. But when the denominator are equal or the same, it's very easy to make compare. It's very easy to make compare. 4 greater than 2. 2/7 and 4/7. Look at the denominator, the same denominator. But it's very easy. Which is greater, 2 or 4? 4. يبقى 2/7 is smaller than 4/7. The denominator is the same. يبقى it's very easy. Which is greater, 5 or 3? 5. يبقى 5/11 is greater than 3/11. 2/3 and 4/6. Look at this fraction. Good. سمع حد بيقول لي مس لازم نعمل simplest form. اوكي. يبقى first make simplest form. 4 and 6 divisible by 2. يبقى divide 2. 4 divide 2 equals 2. 6 divide 2 equals 3. 2/3. Good. Equal 2/5 and 1. 1 means 5/5. Look at the denominator. 5 يبقى 5/5. الدينومينيتور 3 يبقى 3/3. الدينومينيتور 7 يبقى ال 1 equal 7/7. يبقى which is greater? 5/5. حد يقول لي ليه يا مس حضرتك عملت ال 1 5/5؟ احنا يا مس عارفين ان البروبر فراكشن smaller than 1. good. لما تلاقي بروبر فراكشن يعني النوميريتور smaller than denominator يبقى less than 1. Look at the two rectangles. The two rectangles are equal. The first rectangle divided into 10 equal parts, and the second divided into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. يبقى الدينومينيتور 10. الدينومينيتور 10. I take one part. Sorry. Write 5. I'm sorry. I take one part. يبقى 1/10, 1/5. Which is greater? This part and this part. Good. This part equal 1/5. يبقى ال 1/10 smaller than 1/5. Numerator the same. 1. Look at the denominator. 10, 5. Which is greater? 5. زي ما يكون عندي قطعة شوكليت part of شوكليت وهاكلها انا وزميلي، يعني 2 friends بس، ولا ناكلهم احنا 3؟ مين هياخد حتة اكبر لما احنا 2 ولا 3؟ ال2 هناخد اكتر. يبقى كل ما الدينومينيتور becomes small I take greatest part. I take greatest part. يبقى 1 over 10 is less than 1 over 5. Look at the numerator. Numerator the same, 2 and 2. يبقى which is greater, 7 or 3? 3. يبقى 2 over 7 less than 2 over 3. Look at the numerator. 5, 5. The same. Which is greater, 8 or 6? 6. 3 over 4, 3 over 8. Numerator, the same. Which is greater, 4 or 8? 4. يبقى 3 over 4 greater than 3 over 8. Look at the numerator. The same numerator. يبقى which is greater, 4 over 5. Okay? Which is greater, 3 over 7 or 1 over 3? النيموريتور different والdenominator different. What I can do? I have two methods to solve this problem. The first method, make cross multiplication. From down to up. 7 multiply 1 equals 7. From down to up. 3 multiply 3, 9. Which is greater, 9 or 7? 9. يبقى 3 over 7 greater than 1 over 3. Second method, make common denominator. 3 over 7 and 1 over 3. I find common denominator. 7 multiply 3, 21. يبقى common denominator 21. يبقى 3 over 7 denominator 21. 1 over 3 denominator 21. 7 becomes 21 multiply 3. يبقى multiply 3. 3 multiply 3, 9. 3 becomes 27. يبقى multiply 7. 1 times 7, 7. يبقى which is greater, 9 over 21 or 7 over 21? 9 over 21. يبقى 3 over 7 greater than 1 over 3. I have two methods. Cross multiplication, first method. Second method, make common denominator. As you like. 5 over 8 and 3 over 4. Different denominator. What I can do? Cross multiplication. From down to up. 8 multiply 3, 24. 4 multiply 5, 20. Which is greater, 20 or 24? 24. يبقى 5 over 8 is smaller than 3 over 4. 1 over 4 and 2 over 3. Which is greater? Come to find common denominator between 1 over 4 and 2 over 3. 4 multiply 3, 12. يبقى common denominator 12. يبقى quarter denominator becomes 12. 2 over 3, denominator becomes 12. 4 becomes 12 multiply 3. 1 multiply 3, 3. 3 becomes 12 multiply 4. 2 multiply 4, 8. Which is greater, 3 over 12 or 8 over 12? 8 over 12 is greater. يبقى 1 over 4 is smaller than 2 over 3. I have two methods to comparing between two fractions. First method, make cross multiplication. Second method, find the common denominator. As you like. Any way to solve the problem? As you like. ده اختيارك انت. عايز دي اللي انت عايز. 3 over 5, 4 over 7. Cross multiplication. 5 multiply 4 from down to up. 5 multiply 4, 20. 7 multiply 3, 21. Which is greater? 21. يبقى 3 over 5 greater than 4 over 7. بيقول لي compare means both greater than, less than or equal to. Compare the following fractions. And 3 over 4, 2 over 5, make what? Good cross multiplication. 4 multiply 2, 8. 5 multiply 3, 15. Which is greater? 15. يبقى both greater than. 7 over 12, 4 over 5, from down to up. 12 multiply 4, 48. 5 multiply 7, 35. Which is greater? 48. يبقى 7 over 12 smaller than 4 over 5. 7 over 9 and 3 over 4. Cross multiplication. 9 multiply 3, 27. 4 multiply 7, 28. Which is greater? 28. يبقى 7 over 9 greater than 3 over 4. 4 over 5 and 3 over 7. Cross multiplication or common denominator as you like. 5 multiply 3, 15. 7 multiply 4, 28. Which is greater? 28. يبقى 4 over 5 greater than 3 over 7. Compare between two mixed numbers. First, look at the whole number. Whole number 4, 4. Look at the fraction. Cross multiplication. 3 multiply 2, 6. 7 multiply 1, 7. يبقى which is greater? Third. يبقى 4 and third greater than 4 and 2 7. Mixed number. 5 and 2 fifths and 6 and 3 quarters. Look at the whole number. 5, 6. يبقى which is greater? 6. Directly. The whole number different يبقى greatest 6. 2 and 3 over 4, 2 and 3 over 5. Which is greater? The whole number 2, 2. 3 quarters, 3 fifths. مش محتاجة بقى cross multiplication. اتفقنا ان النوميريتور the same يبقى which is greater? 4. يبقى 2 and 3 over 4 greater than 2 and 3 over 5. Compare between fraction and decimal. Fraction, decimal. I can make compare? No. First, convert from fraction to decimal. 3 and a half. خدنا في الريفيجن احنا نعمل convert from fraction to decimal. اللي نسيهم يرجع للفيديو اللي قبل كده. ادي 3. 2 multiply what? 5. قلنا نفتكر multiplication decimal. 1 multiply 5, 5. 2 times 5, 10. يبقى 3 point what? 5. point after 1 digit. The denominator 10. يبقى البوينت after 1 digit. يبقى 3.5. يبقى 3 and a half means 3.5 و 3.2. يبقى which is greater? 3.5 or 3.2? 3.5. Okay. Another question. 1 and 2 over 5 and 1 and 18. Look at the whole number. 1, 1. The same. يبقى comparing between two fractions. First, convert from fraction to decimal زي ما أخدنا. 1 and 2 fifths. ال 1 the same. ال 5 multiply what? 2. Multiply 2. 2 times 2, 4. 5 times 2, 10. يبقى 1.4. يبقى 1.4 اللي هي 1 and 2 over 5. 1.18. I can make compare. هنا 1 digit هنا 2 digit يبقى both 0. يبقى which is greater? 1.40 or 1.18? 1.40. يبقى 1 and 2 fifths is greater than 1.18. Another question. بيقول لي بقى ايه؟ Rearrange the following fraction ascending from the smallest to the greatest. Look at the denominator. The denominator is the same. Common denominator. I have any problem? No, it's very easy. Arrange directly. The smallest one, 1. يبقى 1 over 18. Then 5 over 18. 7 over 18. 13 over 18. And the last one, 25 over 80. Rearrange the following fraction descending from the greatest to the smallest. Look at the denominator. Common denominator. I have any problem? No. Arrange directly. Which is greater? Which is greater? Good, 13. يبقى 13 over 7. Then 11 over 7. Good, 9 over 7. 5 over 7. And the last one, 4 over 7. Will arrange in descending order. Descending order. Look at what? شاطرين. النيموريتور the same. النيموريتور the same. يبقى which is greater? شاطرين. Which is greater? Good. 12 over 7 is greatest to 1. Then, good. 12 over 13. Then, and what? Good. عندي 15 هنا، معلش دي متكررة، يبقى 12 over 15. And the last one 12 over 17. Okay? يبقى 12 over 7 greatest 1, 12 over 7 smallest 1. 3 over 2, 3 over 5, 3 over 8, 6 over 8, 3 over 7. ايه ده يا مس؟ ده الدينومينيتور كله the same without this fraction. جود. سمع حد بيقول يا مس 6 over 8 not in simplest form. خلي بالكم احنا هنتفق اتفاق ان الفراكشن put in simplest form. اول ما تلاقاه not simplest form لازم اعمله. تعال نعمله simplest form. 6 and 8 divisible by what? 2. يبقى divide 2 divide 2. 6 divide 2 3. 8 divide 2 4. يبقى 3 over 4. Come to arrange the order. النيموريتور the same. يبقى which is greater؟ يقولي descending. يبقى arrange from greatest to smallest. Which is greater؟ good. 2. يبقى 3 over 2 is greatest to 1. then 3 over 4. بس انا مش هكتب بقى 3 over 4، انا هكتب له مين؟ 6 over 8. انا عملت لها simplest form بس عشان اعرف which is greater. نعمل عليهم cancellation كده عشان ما نتلخبطش. then which is greater؟ 5. يبقى 3 over 5. which is greater؟ 3 over 7. and the last one 3 over 8. يبقى انا كده عملت ايه؟ arrange from greatest to smallest. question. arrange in descending order. 11 over 12, 5 over 12, 2 over 3, 3 over 4, 5 over 6. ايه ده يا مس؟ النيموريتور different والدينومينيتور different. what I can do يا مس؟ يبقى ما قدمناش الا one method. make common denominator. هنا انا عندي الدينومينيتور 12 و 12 وهنا 3 4 6. طبعا انتم ملاحظين ان التيبل 3 و 4 و 6 فيهم ايه؟ ال 12. يبقى انا هنا عندي الكومن دينومينيتور لازم يبقى مين؟ 12. يبقى اجيب الكومن دينومينيتور 12. اخد بقى اتش فراكشن 2 over 3 والدينومينيتور 12. 3 over 4 والدينومينيتور 12. 5 over 6 والدينومينيتور 12. ال 3 becomes 12. multiply what? multiply 4. 2 times 4 8. يبقى 8 over 12. يبقى ده 8 over 12. ال 4 becomes 12. multiply 3. 3 multiply 3 9. يبقى 9 over 12. 6 becomes 12. multiply 2. 5 times 2 10. يبقى هنا 10 over 12. I can make a range. It's very easy because the denominator is the same. هقوله بقى the order equal. Descending. Descending means a range from greatest to smallest. Which is greatest? 11 5 8 9 10. Good. 11. نمشي عادي خالص بقى. Because the denominator is the same. Which is greater? 10. I write 10 over 12? No, I write 5 over 6. Then which is greater? Good. 9 over 12. Write what? 3 over 4. 5 over 8. 8. يبقى 8 over 12. And the last one 5 over 12. Okay? بيقول لي find the values of A, B and C. بيقول لي 2 over 5 equal A over 15. الكويشن ده اخدناه في جريد 3. محدش يقول لي مس ايه دي يا مس، انا مش فاهم ايه دي. مكان السبيس اللي كان بيكتبه لي عادي خالص. كنا بنعمل ايه؟ ال 5 becomes 12 becomes big. كبرت. يبقى make multiply. 5 multiply how many equal 12? 3. يبقى multiply 3 multiply 3. 2 multiply 3 6. يبقى ال A equal 6. B over 8 equal 15 over 24. هنا بقى ايه؟ 24 becomes 8. Move from right to left. 24 divide how many equal 8? Good. Divide 4. Sorry, divide 3. Divide 3. 15 divide 3 5. يبقى ال B equals 5. 2 over 3 equals 16 over C. C ده missing number وهو عايزنا نجيب. 2 becomes 16. Multiply or divide? Multiply. Becomes big. Multiply what? Multiply 8. 2 times 8 equals 16. يبقى multiply 8. 3 times 8 24. يبقى C equal 24. Find the value of x. عايز نجيب له value of A x. هنا الدينومينيتور the same. يبقى it's very easy. 4 8. What is the number between 4 and 8? 5 6 7. يبقى ال x may be 5 may be 6 or 7. Any number. اللي عايز يقول ال x equal 5 okay, equal 6 okay, equal 7 okay, no problem. 5 over 8, 5 over x 1. Look at the sign smaller than with two fractions the same. with two fraction ايه the same. تعالوا خلي هنا برضو 5 over 5. ال 1 equal 5 over 5 عشان تفهموا اكتر. مفيش مشكلة بقى. انا ليه عملتها 5 over 5؟ عشان النوميريتور هنا بقى دي حالة خاصة عشان اعرف between 5 over 8 and 1. 5 و 5 اتفقنا عشان يكون النوميريتور the same لازم يكون بقى مين البيج. اكتب ايه هنا بقى عشان يبقى greater than 5 over 8؟ good. ممكن اكتب 7. ممكن اكتب 7. يبقى ال x may be 6 7. انا ما قلتش غلط. وال6 برضو صح. وال6 ايه صح. I can write 5. no عشان هنا 5 over 5. لو كتبنا هنا 5 هيبقى equal 1. ينفع بقى ال 1 يبقى smaller than 1؟ لا طبعا. يبقى x may be 7 may be 6. اوكي. اتمنى ان انتوا تكونوا فهمتوا comparing between two fraction والarrange. انا جبت معظم كل المسائل اللي انا جبتها ديت من الايه، من البوك بتاعنا. واقول لكم باي باي واشوفكم المره الجايه.